Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm here to show you my 1-bar Warden bow build for the Deadlands DLC patch. As a part of the 1-bar series, I'll be focusing on a 1-bar rotation that is simplified and gear that is easily accessible. For the sake of this theme, I'll be avoiding mythics, arena weapons, or trial gear. Furthermore, the rotation for many classes may be simplified due to the nature of using only 1 bar. This build is capable of pulling over 82k on the parse dummy and is viable for most content. The build specializes in group content such as trials, vet dungeons, and group arenas. Although with a few tweaks it can definitely be used to solo content as well. So with that out of the way, here's the build. So starting off in the character sheet, I have 64 points in the stamina and I'm running the Thief Mundus. For this particular build I am a Dark Elf. Other alternatives include Khajiit, Orc, and maybe even Wood Elf would be fine. So for food, we're going to be running the RTM Takeaway Broth for most hard content. A cheaper and just as good alternative will be Dubious Cameron Throne, and if you need more sustain or you're parsing, Lava Foot Soup and Salt Rice is always the go-to. Moving on to potions, for this particular build we're going to be using Essence of Weapon Power. I believe Essence of Weapon Power have 3 really important buffs for stamina DPS. These include Major Brutality, Major Savagery, and Major Endurance. Furthermore, these potions do cost a little bit, so make sure you have 3 points in the medicinal use from the Alchemy skill line to ensure that the buffs last the full duration. So for CP, for the blue tree, I'm running Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, Deadly Aim, and Backstabber. For the red tree, I'm running Balanced Vitality, Fortified, Rejuvenation, and Bloody Renewal. So for gear, I'm running a Pillar of Nirn bow, Precise with a flame damage enchant, a Kjarnar's head and shoulders, both in light, max stam, and divines. And for the body, I'm running 5 pieces of Kinra, all max stam, trade in divines. And for jewelry, I have 3 pieces of Pillar of Nirn, all with weapon damage, traded in Bloodthirsty. So for skills, I'm running Subterranean Assault, Lethal Arrow, Growing Swarm, Winter's Revenge, Poison Injection, and Wild Guardian. So for the rotation, we're just going to go with Subterranean Assault, into Growing Swarm, into Winter's Revenge, Poison Injection, and then 1 snipe, Subterranean Assault again, paired with 5 snipes. And whenever you have your Wild Guardian ready, or your Barreled, just replace the first snipe part of the rotation. So closing thoughts. I first tried Zovgin for my front bar instead of Pillar of Nirn, but I was only doing like 79k, so I said I'm just gonna drop that, slot in Fighting Finesse for that extra crit damage that you're missing from Minor Force while running Zovgin or Trap. Another thing is, for the second part of the rotation, if you are kind of slow at weaving snipe, you can just do 4 snipes instead of 5 snipes, because recasting your Subterranean Assault is gonna be more beneficial for your DPS. The only kind of hard to get gear, I mean other than the dungeons I guess, is Kjarnar. You do have to run Unhallowed Grave on Vet to get it. A good alternative would probably be Stormfist. It's really easy to get and hits really hard. The reason why we're not running Netch is because I didn't need that kind of sustain. Obviously, you know, in content you'll have access to 2 bars, so you can run it on your back bar. And also, I tried running Endless Hail instead of Poison Injection, but Poison Injection seemed to perform a little bit better. If you slot Harpooners, Slime Crawl, and then drop Kjarnar, you're probably going to have a higher DPS. Another thing you can do is you can drop Pillar of Nirn for Reliquin, and that should also be a small boost to DPS. And I think that wraps it up. That wraps up the build explanation section of this portion. Thank you for watching my video, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. As a reminder, if this video helped in any way, please help the channel grow by subscribing, and if you like the piggies, like the video. Feel free to stick around for an attached outfit section and parse at the end. If not, have a good day and thank you again.